Hi, this is Ross with DIY on the House. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble the Aufero Laser 2 laser cutter. We're excited to get this assembled and get it running. Alright, as you can see, it comes with everything. Everything that you need to assemble it comes with the screws, the bolts, the caps, nut caps, and washers, wrenches, and the Allen wrenches. So basically you don't need any hand tools of your own. It's just everything's in this kit. Also comes with the user manual and a QR code, which you can just download on your phone and view the information they have. They have a great video also of how to assemble it. It is more of a fast forward pictorial video. We're going to do a step-by-step installation. First thing first, we have all the pieces out here as far as the framework. I'm going to go ahead and set these two pieces aside. This centerpiece that you can see right here has this bracket for the laser. We're going to set that aside as well. To start the assembly, we're going to take the two side rails. It's the ones with the legs on the bottom, and then the end rail, and that has the electronic hookups on it. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our large screw, which is our long one here. We're going to poke that through. We're going to bring our other side rail up. Okay, as you can see at the end, it has a, right in the center, it has a tapped area. That's where we're going to land that screw at. I'm going to line that up and just attach that. I'm not going to tighten it up yet. I'm going to go ahead and assemble the other side first. So on the other side, we're going to go ahead and take our long screw. Once again, we're going to go into the center tap. You want to make sure that's on center, so it's not, the screw isn't trying to cross thread on that, and that's just do it real easy like. Make sure that this wire is tucked out of the way. We don't want to bring that in and then also, pinch that. Okay, once that's in place and everything's kind of a little bit loose, we want to go and take the small screw right here and go on the end and tighten that up. Not tight all the way. And we'll go to the other side of the unit, back to where we started, and do that one as well. Okay, at this point I'm going to go ahead and tighten these up. I'm not going to go crazy because this is aluminum, so it's just kind of a snug. And then we're going to do all four of them. Like that. And that's it. Okay. All right, so we've got the two long screws, two short screws for the other end. We're going to go ahead and take the other end cap and move it down to the other side and install this. So we'll take our long screw first. And we'll go to the other side. Take our end screws, or side screws, sorry. Line those up, and of course I'm not tightening it again. Make sure everything just stays kind of loose, and that's the reason we don't tighten it right there, so you can adjust it. Okay, that's done, and now I'm just going to go through and tighten everything up. Okay, that's done. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is bring down our side guides, and we're going to take our laser assembly, or the arm that does that, and just bring that, there we go, just like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to make sure the motor is on the same side as the control panel right here. That's just one thing you want to make sure, and we're going to have this pigtail that'll eventually go over to the laser itself. All right, so once that's done, we're going to drop on 4 of the washers and 4 of the nuts. And we're just going to snug those. Okay, that's done. Okay, once we get that done, we're going to take our electric pigtail, and we're going to take, as you can see right here, it plugs right into the end of this motor here. I don't know if I'm upside down because I can't see, and there we go. Now it just plugs in like that. Now at this point, We're going to take this one back off. I get a little ahead of myself, but that's no biggie. We want to make sure that everything is grounded, just like that. And we're going to take the yellow wire with the ground lug on it. We're going to put that on that stud. Screw that nut right back down again. But I'm also going to I'm going to push that wire so when I tighten it up, it is snug up against the framework. There we go. So at this point here, we're going to take the plug to the motor and plug that in, and then we're going to rotate it up and do the same thing to the other side. On this side, we're going to go ahead and go through the little framework piece right here and plug that in. At this point, we're going to take our laser that comes with it, and ours has a side nozzle because ours has a air assist. We won't be using that on our model right now. That'll be for a later date. But we're going to go ahead and we just screwed on the nozzle right there. I'm going to put on the shield and just pop that on just like so. And then there's an adjusting nut, just like on most lasers. And you just screw that in nice and loose, like so. And we're going to slip that down. Okay. So I'm just going to screw that down, and we're going to make sure that just kind of stays where I want it to right now. So now we're going to hook up the laser cord. Okay, we have a white end that's going to go over to the cord that's landed on the side motor, and the plug-in for the laser itself. Now on the plug-in, it's got a little notch here, and then there's a little notch right here on this side of the laser. You want to make sure that you line that up. Don't force it. If you force it and it's in the wrong position, you're probably going to need a new one. Okay, so now just plug straight in. All right, so I'm going to kind of just drop that down this way, take my little cord over here and line things up and pop in. Okay, so now we have the mess of the cords. I'm going to go ahead and tie wrap those down. The kit comes with all the tie wraps you need. So we're going to start over here. So the first thing out, we're going to slip our little tie wrap right through this hole here, just like so, and zip that down. Give that room to travel back and forth, just like so. All right, once we get these on, we'll just go as close as you can and just snip it right there. All right, so at this point here, unplug your laser. Take that off. We're going to tip it upside down, and we're going to tie wrap all the other locations. And the reason we want to unplug that, if I would have put that upside down on that cord, it would have broke it. All right, so next thing we're going to do, we're going to come through this hole. Come back through. Take your laser cord and... Alright, now we're going to come over to the other side here where this other cord is. We just want to make sure these cords are going to be secure and out of the way. Okay, I got the laser flip back over. Now we have these ones right here, they're a little loose. So we're going to take our zip tie and bring it through here, right here. Don't want to try to end up putting the zip tie on the uncoated wires. So they've got this heat shrink here. We're just going to use that, and then we can crank it down, and that will go into the insulation and keep it to where it's not going to damage any wires. We'll clip that off. All right, so now this is going to travel freely. We're going to have our cord over here traveling with it, back and forth. We're going to go ahead and reconnect our laser. That'll travel freely back and forth as it's cutting or engraving. Okay, so everything is assembled. So the only things left are your AC DC converter transformer that plugs into here, the cord that comes from your computer to the laser itself, This cord goes into this slot here, and then you have your power cord that goes into your transformer.
So Ross has this all assembled and ready to roll. And so now check out the next video. I'm going to show you how to hook it up to the software, tips on how to get the best burn, and show you some great projects that can be made with this machine. So check out the next video. The link is down below. But as always, thanks for watching DIY on the House.